Thank you so much for tuning back in to Pets on Parade. All right, now these buns are having a good time. And I'm not talking about Ski and Jeanine here, even though I think you guys are having a good time. But please tell us about gin and tonic. And don't tell us if you've had some gin and tonic today, you guys.
Well, we have gin and tonic right here, but we'll might hit the bar with them later and see if they live up to their name. Right. So these little guys were brought in, actually left again at an animal emergency facility outside, and a Good Samaritan found them and brought them in. They were found to have little bunny colds, so they were brought in and checked out and put into foster care while they recovered from those. At the same time, they were too young to be neutered, so now that they're of weight, they were able to be neutered. We'd like to remind viewers to spread the word that the Arizona Humane Society is a no-judgment zone facility, so anytime someone finds that they need to say goodbye to a dear family pet, that they can bring them to the Arizona Humane Society and have a safe place to bring them, again, with no judgment, because it's never an easy decision no matter what the situation is. Now, with that said, these guys do require the right care. So, Jeanine, tell us how the best care for gin and tonic, besides on ice.
Right. Well, for sure, you definitely want a cage that is a flat bottom. You do not get the cage that has the grates. Their little feet will fall through. They need Timothy hay, and that is a main staple of their diet, and good quality pellets. And they definitely need time out of their cage. You know, just because you say it's a cage animal, it definitely needs to be mixed with your family. They're super social. They always want to know where all the action is on in the house, and definitely rabbit-proof your cords, your baseboards, different things like that, because they are kind of chewers, and their teeth are constantly growing, so that's why they chew on things, to keep their teeth filed down. But look, these guys, they already look like little Valentine guys. I mean, they're just the little pink eyes, the little pink ears. They're just beautiful, but they're a great family pet, and you can house train them to a litter box. You know, it's no problem at all. So it's a perfect animal for any family.
Definitely. So you can take that pair of bunnies home, or the pair behind them. They're talking about them. Either one. Thank you, guys. Now, could there be a more perfect dog than Chandler Bing here? Chandler Bing is a 7-year-old handsome pup just looking for the friends he always dreamed of. He enjoys taking it slow while his human has a cup of coffee at Central Park, perhaps. He also loves laying in the sun and making his new friends and family laugh. He's not just handsome and funny, Chandler Bing is smart too. He knows how to sit, lay down, stay, come, and drop it. You can meet this handsome pup at our campus for Compassion today, and you know he'll be there for you. Okay, so I don't want to hurt anyone's ears anymore, so now let's move on to our small little pup here. When she came to us, she didn't even have any teeth. That's how young she was. Please tell us about Stella, Perry.
Looks just like Oberon that I had up here a little while ago, right? Amazing, the difference in dogs. This little one, like you said, came in as an over-the-counter stray, turned in by Good Samaritan, who did not even have any teeth when she came in. She has teeth now. So she was not able to eat on her own, so we had to send her off to foster care. And she went to foster here in Melissa's home, where Melissa did all the due diligence that you need to do as a foster for bottle feeding. You know, we bottle feed kittens all the time. It's not that common we do puppies. And so it is very time consuming. It's about an every 2-hour activity. You have to weigh them before you feed them, weigh you after you feed them to make sure that they're getting the right amount of food. So it's very, very intense, but extremely rewarding. And in this little one's case, has made the big transition from little tiny, almost closed-eyed, no-teeth pup to full-grown pup now, and still not very big dog, very, very tiny, very, very energetic as a puppy. You know, if you want to foster like Melissa did, and maybe it doesn't have to be something like the intensity of bottle feeding, but just plain old fostering, go to our website, azhumane.org/foster, and read all about it. You don't have to come into the shelter. You can do all of your training online, watch the videos, take the tests, and you're off fostering.
Definitely. We're going to need a lot of fosters here soon, so thank you for that, Perry. And now, we just celebrated Valentine's Day the other day, but never too early to get ready for St. Patty's Day. I mean, especially when we were talking about gin and tonic earlier. So please introduce us to Shamrock, Jeanine.
Begosh, begully, we have a little shamrock here. Oh, wrong holiday. So this little deluded tortie, 5 months old, came in with 3 siblings and actually was the cuddliest of all of them. And she is just one of those like fun, perfectly balanced, you know, not super crazy, but just enough, still playful, soft as all get out. Oh my goodness, has these great markings. Oh, just lovely little pet. But the owners that brought them in actually took in the siblings and this little one as feral cats. So they tried to keep all of them, but it just became too many, you know, to have in their household. So they brought them to us, and they knew that we'd be able to find someone to bring home these little guys. This one is just very loving this toy. But if you do find some kittens or know some cats, sorry, that is, you know, in your neighborhood that you can tell they've been having litters or they don't have an ear tip, you need to go to somanycats.org, and they can help you set up some spay and neuters, and then they'll you know, trap them, spay and neuter them, bring them back to your neighborhood, and then they will just live their life in their community. So, but we definitely have a great kitten here for anyone that wants this perfectly balanced kitten.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Jeanine. Absolutely adorable. Now, Teddy and Buttons have come a long way since arriving at HS in early November of last year. These 13-week-old Chihuahua puppies came to us as teeny tiny babies with their nursing mama after being confiscated from a bad situation. As mothers do, she cared for them and prepared them for life on their own with the help of an amazing foster hero. Their story is one that truly showcases all of the work done at the Arizona Humane Society, from our field and rescue team to our animal trauma hospital, animal care workers, and of course our volunteers, fosters, and adopters who all made it possible to give them a second chance at an amazing life. I mean, look at those two, how debonair. And now, as much as I love the character's name that he's named after, Eeyore definitely doesn't resemble that character's personality, Lisa.
Absolutely not. Eeyore is a happy, spunky little guy. 18 pounds, perfect size for a little dog. Gonna need some grooming. He's got this cottony soft fur. Must be a poodle mix of some sort, but he's got like the straighter fluffy hair. Poor guy came to us as an injured stray. He's got some scabs around his ear. Yes, thank you. And he has some, like behind his ear hair has been shaved a little bit because he had some wounds there that have all been clipped and cleaned. He's been on some antibiotics. So now what he needs is just some exposure to people and excitement of life. Been drained and getting better in our hospital, so now he's ready to move on to the second part of his happy story, which is going to be to find a family with maybe another dog, maybe some older children to play with. But training is always a great thing when you get a new dog. It helps the bonding process. They learn your language and you learn all about your new dog. But Eeyore here is quiet. That's the only thing I can really say, but he's kind of perky compared to the regular Eeyore.
Thanks so much, Lisa. And now when we come back, we have a few more cuties looking for their forever homes, including Blue. Make sure to stay tuned.